Silvio Berlusconi decided to step back from the presidential race. Bad news for those of you who wanted him to be president, I guess. But everyone kind of expected it. Despite his long political career, Berlusconi is far from having a clean track record, since his long history in business and government is also characterized by multiple financial scandals, cases of corruption and tax evasion, not to mention also the mafia relations and child prostitution accusations. I can talk about Berlusconi's history with the law for hours, and I do hope to eventually, so like the video if you want me to do that. I want to say 30 likes, but today I want to talk about what is going to happen tomorrow. That's right, the parliament is going to elect the new president of the republic. In a previous video I talked about whom I thought were the three main candidates. Currently the left is just as clueless as the right, and the right has just lost its own candidate. So let's have a look at the possible scenarios. Very few things are actually certain. One of them is that it will be the right for the first time in a long time to have the relative majority, and therefore the president who will be elected will inevitably be someone who is at least respected among their ranks. Who the person might be depends entirely on the coalition they will go for. If they go for the five-star movement, it will be a woman, as suggested by their leader Conte, who gave the gender of the candidate as their only real condition. If that is going to be the case, then we are likely going to get either Marta Cartabia, our current Minister of Justice, I talked about her last week, or Elisabetta Casellati, our current President of the Senate and long-time member of Forza Italia. She is socially conservative and economically liberal. For example, she is openly against abortions and gay unions, but in favor of the flat tax, wants to implement better laws for self-defense, and she is pro-European Union. Many of her beliefs mirror the one of the average Republican senior, and I see nothing wrong with that, honestly, although I prefer Cartabia. The next scenario is an alliance between Salvini and Letta from the Democratic Party. There are many here actually, for example, Giuliano Amato, former Prime Minister and current Vice President of the Constitutional Court, who might be interested in the title. Others can be Pier Ferdinando Casini, former member of the Christian Democratic Party and one of the longest serving parliamentarians. And finally, Dario Franceschini, current Minister of Culture. Amato is a liberal centrist, while Casini and Franceschini are center-left Christian Democrats. I can't really say too much about all of them because honestly they all deserve their own video. Overall, they are all pretty solid choices too, even if Amato's terms as Prime Minister have left a deep scar in the mental health of all of those who can remember. At the end of the day, an alliance between PD and the rest of the right is far more likely than one with the five-star movement because of Matteo Renzi, leader of the Liberal Party Italia Viva, who has many strings to pull and hopes to get his way and push for centrist candidates like Cartabia or Casini. Other candidates for the role of President of the Republic could even be Paolo Gentiloni, another former Prime Minister who is currently also the Executive Vice President of the European Commission for an economy that works for the people. Someone else who might even have a chance is Franco Frattini, who was Minister of Foreign Affairs for many years under Berlusconi. Gentiloni is a social liberal, by the way, while Frattini is a liberal conservative. These should be all the real candidates for now. There are some others, but what can I say, I don't think they have much of a chance. The reality is that nobody really knows who is going to be president of Italy, but if we must trust Matteo Renzi on this one, the parliament will decide as they go, and by Thursday they will figure it out. Thank you guys for watching. Check out my other videos to find out more about Italian politics. I will see you next time.